Hello there everybody. Today I'm going to transplant some rhubarb. As you can see behind me, these big old cedars, they were itty bitty when the rhubarb was moved over here, and now the trees have taken over. As you can see in amongst my grass here, I got my rhubarb plants. There's one in there, kind of biggish. Let's see, there's another one right here. There's another one right here, and I think one right there. Anyway, those were put in, like I say, when these trees are small. And originally these were at my dad's house over towards the front by the road. And there was the driveway was widened, so they had to be moved, so they got moved over here. Well, now they're starved for light, so I'm gonna transplant them. So from my house, this here is the sunny side, the really sunny side of the property, and this is what I consider my garden shed. I need to clean this stuff up. I need to take those to the dump, but I'm not doing that today. I need to clean all this up, and I'm going to take the tiller through here and till all this up, and this is where I'm going to plant my rhubarb. Okay, I got the stuff moved out of there. Got the tarps out. You can see where the mice have been tunneling around underneath that. So, now to till it. Well, I went over this a couple times with my dad's 4110 John Deere tractor, the little Howard on it. Look at this. Nice and smooth, not all lumpy. Now to go out there and dig up my rhubarb. Okay, I weeded around the rhubarb, and you can see what little plants I have here. And like I say, when this here gets all of its leaves, my smoke bush, and with these cedar trees, these actually didn't have much of a chance. And of course, all this grass I pulled out, maybe it would have helped if I kept that out, but like I say, these haven't been doing too well for a long time, and we're going to dig these things up and get them moved. You can see where there's a big space in here. So some of the plants did die, mainly because of lack of care, lack of light, and these are very weak, and so some of these leaves, they're starting to kind of break off, but realistically I don't mind too much because they'll grow back as long as I keep the eye of the plant. That's the main thing there. And also, for the ones that have got these things growing, if these things start to bloom, I'd cut the bloom off because you don't need the seed, and you want that energy to stay in the plant and go to the roots, not into a bloom. But if you don't care, go ahead and let it bloom. Nothing pretty there, but it'll bloom. Okay, I got them popped out of the ground. Normally, these things root way down deep. Is why you don't normally have to water them too much. But these aren't very deep at all, and it might be because I was going through cedar roots. And so, like I say, these are slowly starving out, and we're going to give them a new life. Okay, I got what I could, and only one of them had a tap root. That came from that one. But just the same, they're all going to restart again and be so much better here in the sunny side and being taken care of a little bit better. and I'll be able to mulch around them, such as right over there you see some chips. Those are kind of rough or big, but finer bark dust, your lawnmower grass clippings would be great. Happen to know a horse person, doesn't hurt to put in some horse manure in here. That's going to help loosen the soil, work down, but they need nitrogen, so cow poo is probably better, or all of them. Okay, I got them all planted. Now all I have to do is water them in, and yes, the roots were disturbed, and so they're going to be wilty and whatnot, but I guess I'm not going to really care, because I'm expecting all this to actually die off and new growth come on. Obviously some of them are going to stay with their leaves, but they definitely need watered, and they're not used to the sun, so like I say, we'll see what happens.